Do you think that the corona vaccine should be mandatory? Hello, this is Reinhard von Hennigs. And the question could also be, do you believe that your local government, wherever you live in, should require its citizens to have a mandatory corona vaccine? The answer differs on your point on whether vaccines are in general a good idea or not. There are those anti-vaxxers and those pro-vaxxers, and both have good arguments why one should prevail over the other. But here's the nutshell. If a country decides to make vaccination mandatory, the country should look back in history and also look into what's happening. The first mandatory vaccination was not against corona. Over 100 years ago, the smallpox vaccination was the fashionable thing, and smallpox was considered to be rather scary, rather deadly, and therefore it should be vaccinated against. As a result, many countries, for example, Germany, have implemented with those mandatory vaccinations, a vaccination suffering fund for these who are getting side effects from the vaccination, because if the government forces you to do it, then at the end, it has to pay for the downsides. What happened in the meantime? Certain countries implemented rules that vaccination is mandatory. However, it is not enforced as in, so to say, jail time. But it's mandatory if you want to have some governmental benefits. And the governmental benefit trick, so to say, seemed to work. Vaccination as a passport to freedom, in other words. Countries issue rules that you would get certain governmental benefits if you are vaccinated. Other countries say if you want to have certain rights to gather and to congregate and to meet other people, you need to be vaccinated. Other countries say if you want to have a certain amount of ability to take public benefits, you should be vaccinated. Brazil has certain rules in place like that. So for whatever it is, your country has the freedom to decide what to do with its citizens. But how does it work if you are just a resident there? Can a country force you as a resident to be vaccinated? Again, it all boils down to European Convention of Human Rights. If you are in Europe, there are similarly certain regulations on the United Nations level. But at the end, it boils down to the very central question: what is a battle between good and evil? No, what is a battle between an individual and its government?